you're an Australian entrepreneur, you may have been tempted to have a self-managed super fund so that you had more flexibility over the kind of things that you're super invested in. But if you're now planning to move your business offshore, that super could be a big red flag. Hi, I'm Andrew Henderson, and I want to make a quick video on this because I was recently helping a gentleman in Australia who's making a lot of money in his business, and he came to me and said, Andrew, I'm tired of paying a top tax rate of 49%. I'd like to go where I'm treated best. Help me move my business offshore. And I said, great. We put together a whole list of things that needed to be done. But during our intake process, during the diagnostic process, one thing that came up was a big red flag that we needed to address, and that was he has a self-managed super fund. Now, having an SMSF isn't a bad idea, but it's really targeted for folks who live in Australia. One of the 4 tests when you want to leave Australia and become what's called tax non-resident, and then have the flexibility of moving your business offshore, one of the tests is the super test. Do you have a super? Now, by moving your business offshore, moving yourself offshore, you will no longer have a super, and therefore that test will be fulfilled. But in order to avoid having your self-managed super fund hit with a penalty rate of tax, you are going to need to convert that back into a regular super before you become tax non-resident. So basically, the thing that you need to do to escape the Australian tax system, go overseas, and then have the flexibility to move your business to a jurisdiction of your choosing, whether it be a tax haven or anywhere else. In order to do that, the tax non-residence piece, you have to ideally put that self-managed super back into a regular super. Here's why. In my experience, and in the experience of the Australian tax professionals that work with me in my network, most business owners have their self-managed funds in real estate. Okay, that is going to pose a problem because you're going to get hit, as I said, with a penalty rate when that's sitting in your self-managed super. And so if you're planning on going offshore and you have real estate in a self-managed super fund, you're going to likely want to liquidate that. Now, let me be clear. This is an online video. I'm not giving you official tax advice. I'm giving you something that I think you should look into and something that you'd be aware of. Always consult a professional, and certainly we have some here at Nomad Capitalist that can help you. But in general, as general advice, real estate in a self-managed super, when you're going offshore, could potentially be a problem, and is certainly going to cost you more. And so the time crunch becomes, if you need to liquidate real estate in your super in order to be able to go offshore and not get hit with penalty, then you've got to make sure you're selling that property well enough in advance. And so what I don't want to see happen is that we're ready to go with the offshore part of your business when you come to me, and then we're waiting on the assets in your self-managed super to be cleared out so it can be converted back to a super. Again, generic things that you should consider, not tax advice for your particular situation, but if you're going offshore, be aware that that self-managed super could be an issue. Hi, I'm Andrew Henderson from Nomad Capitalist. I wrote this book, which you can find on Amazon, to distill a lot of the stuff we talk about in these videos and a lot of the stuff I've learned over the last decade plus traveling all around the world, teaching you about how to legally reduce your taxes, build your personal freedom, and create wealth faster. Definitely get a copy of this book if you want to learn more. Now, if you want to watch more videos, make sure you subscribe to our channel and make sure you click the notifications bell so you never miss one of our new videos with more tips on how to go where you're treated best. And if you're already a 6- or 7-figure entrepreneur and you'd like to put these strategies in place for yourself, go to nomadcapitalist.com and learn about how I can help you.